loves, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I thought we could spend a cozy couple of days together doing some really fun activities. I am honestly such a nostalgic person, so any activities I can do as an adult that remind me of my childhood and growing up honestly brings me so much joy and happiness. So I thought today we could do some colouring, some puzzling or Legos, maybe some gaming, and perhaps tomorrow we could take a trip into town and I could do some DVD thrifting because I absolutely love my movies. I also love collecting Funko Pops, so I thought that maybe I could pick up the Ghostface Funko Pop because Scream 7 has in fact come out on the 26th of February, so I thought that maybe we could also take a trip to the cinema. Scream is honestly one of my all-time favourite horror movies. I religiously watch it every single year, so I definitely want to go see that as well. So guys, sit back, relax, enjoy, grab yourselves a little drink and let's get straight into the video. So guys, I woke up, as you would have seen, I had my morning coffee, my usual little ritual that I do. I always have my coffee in the morning and I just had the nicest, slowest start to my day. I sat in bed, watched some cartoons while I drank my coffee, and honestly, it was so nostalgic and reminded me of when I was a kid and I used to get up early on a weekend when I was off from school and just sit down and watch cartoons all morning, and that's what it reminded me of. I actually watched Tomb Raider, the animated series on Netflix, and it's actually so good, guys. I highly recommend if you have not seen that already. But it is a little bit later on in the day and I haven't eaten yet, so I definitely thought that I could make myself some lunch. I'm thinking something wholesome, warm, cozy. So I was thinking maybe some soup. I have some chicken soup in the fridge, so I think that's what I'm gonna make with a little bit of bread and butter. So guys, I just finished my lunch and I had the chicken soup like I mentioned. It was honestly the most perfect meal for such a rainy, cozy day. Once I finished lunch, I decided to get stuck into my first cozy hobby of the day, which is colouring. So I'd already started a page maybe about a week ago and I never finished it. So I decided to pick up where I left off and it's looking super, super cute. But I did end up stopping just because it was getting so dark outside and my room just does not have the best lighting at all. So I thought now was the perfect time to move on to our next cozy hobby, which is Legos. So this is the Lego set here, guys. It's the Chrysanthemum Botanical Collection and it's got 278 pieces. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how much of it we can complete together. So guys, this is where we're at so far. It's looking really, really good. I'd say we only have about 15-20 minutes max before we complete this. I also got a little bit peckish. My mom did make some really lovely fresh muffins with raisins and I really just fancied a nice warm cozy treat, and these are literally fresh from the oven. Oh, can we see the steam? Look how gorgeous.
The hamster is really going to benefit from your intelligence.
That is the most beautiful consistency. It's like slightly crunchy on the outside and then super fluffy and soft on the inside. I'm not particularly a raisin kind of girl, and I didn't think I'd like this, but it's actually really lovely with the raisins in it, and especially because it's raining outside, I really do love warm, cozy, wholesome food when the weather isn't great. So this is literally just like the perfect treat. We did it, guys. We finished the botanical set. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's so gorgeous, and I'm definitely going to display this somewhere in my room. It was super fun and easy to do, and it's definitely an activity you can do with others as well. But it definitely is such a cozy, fun, wholesome activity to do. So I highly recommend getting yourselves some Legos. And I thought now that we are finished with our Lego set, we could move on to the next activity. Hello, my loves. We are back. It is the next day, and oh my goodness, has the sun come out. We have been praying for this type of weather for literally forever. It is finally here. Honestly, I will show you guys. It is so beautiful, and when the weather is nice here, it is honestly stunning, and it puts everybody in the best mood. So I'm so delighted that we have the most beautiful weather for the day that we are about to have. We are taking a trip into town, and I am going to Smith's, and I really want to pick up a Ghostface Funko Pop. I have been collecting Funko Pops for a bit now, since Christmas, I believe. I love collecting things anyway. I collect jelly cats and little figurines, and I love Funko Pops. So I want to get the Ghostface one because I am obsessed with horror movies. I'm obsessed with movies in general, always have been, so I love collecting DVDs and things like that as well. So that being said, as we all know by now, Scream 7 has in fact come in to cinemas, I think on the 26th of February, and we are now in the first week of March. So I do really want to go see that in cinemas at some stage, either this week or next week. So in honor of that, I really want to get my hands on the Ghostface Funko Pop if they have it. And then while we're in town, I also want to do a little bit of DVD thrifting. Like I said a minute ago, I am such a movie girl. I was never into sports or anything like that growing up. I was always into my movies. And now as an adult, finding movies that I would have watched as a kid growing up, the nostalgia that it brings me and the happiness and the joy, you can't beat it. So we will be taking a trip into CEX, and we will be trying to find some DVDs in there. So come along with me and let's see what we get up to today. So my loves, I wanted to show you a little mini haul of everything that I picked up today. I did go in looking for some DVDs. They actually did have quite a lot of stock, which I was really surprised at. And they did have quite a few ones that I wanted to pick up, but I limited myself to just 3 DVDs. The first one that I picked up is Honey. This is honestly such a staple in my childhood. I was literally so obsessed with all the Step Up movies and Honey, so I had to pick this one up, and it was only €1, so that was a bargain. The next one that I picked up was Did You Hear About the Morgans? Now this wasn't one that I religiously watched growing up, but I have seen it a couple of times and I did really thoroughly enjoy it, and it was only €1. I said I would pick this up and put it in my collection. It's just a silly, fun rom-com movie. And then I picked up an absolute classic from my childhood, which was Mean Girls, and I was obsessed with this growing up. It's such a fun, silly time, and honestly, if you've never seen this before, it is the perfect early 2000s girly rom-com, and I absolutely needed this in my collection. Movies like this, any Lindsay Lohan movie actually, Freaky Friday, Herbie Fully Loaded, like all the Lindsay Lohan movies were a staple, and things like John Tucker Must Die, all those movies were just iconic, so definitely had to put this one in the collection. And finally, in honor of Scream 7 coming out, I did manage to get my hands on the Ghostface Funko Pop. I am honestly so happy and so excited with this purchase. I love him. And as I said, this is one of my all-time favorite classic horror movies. It just is so good and it honestly never gets old. So I'm so happy with this. And I know exactly where I'm going to display this. So really, really happy about this purchase too. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video off here, guys. We have done so many fun, cozy hobbies and activities over the last couple of days, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.